Alright guys, this is Doc M with another Minecraft video, and today guys it's time for another tutorial. Yes indeed. So, on the Mindcrack server lately I was building the snow factory, and here you can see the prototype, and today I want to show you how to build one of these step by step. But first let's go for a little demonstration. So let's change our game mode here. Fill our inventory with some snowballs and turn on the machine, and we get a shovel dispensed in our inventory, and now we produce mass amounts of snow which can be useful for building, of course. And yeah, this is a nice machine to easily produce mass quantities of snow. It will automatically refill your shovels. You don't want to waste iron or diamond shovels on that, so yeah, we have an automatic stone shovel refilling system. As you can see, when one shovel gets used up, I get another one, and so on, and I can keep on digging here like a crazy guy and collect more and more snow. And yeah, eventually the snow gets dispensed and yeah, deployed down into a collection system. And here we can put the shovels in. It's an automatic shovel cycling system. Let me quickly switch the game mode, and yeah, we go down into the collection area here. So yeah, we can see we've been running the system for a little bit. We've been doing some tests, and yeah, everything is filling up properly. A lot of snow. Actually, we tested it for so long that it is full now, almost full. There's some snow left here, which will be consumed over time. And this is yeah, like a pretty much high yield collection system, because the system puts out so much snow. So you need a bunch of hopper and some smart alignment of water streams to be able to catch it all. But yeah, that's the system. I think it's practical, and now I'm going to show you how to build it step by step. So, first things first. If you place a golem too low, he will not produce any snow. If you are below height level 64, bad news, no snow. You can see the golem is sitting there, nothing's happening. So make sure you are above that height level. We are at 70 or so right here. And you start off by placing a simple enchanting table there. Enchanting table is good because, yeah, it has the perfect height and is fairly resistant to damage caused by mining there. We need to catch a golem here in this corner of some fence, so I put some acacia wood fence because I can. They look nice. And yeah, easiest way to do it is just get a golem here, you know, inch him forward a little bit and tuck him into the corner a little bit further, and eventually you can place your fence down, and you got it. And now you just remove most of these blocks here again, basically all, and you end up with the golem trapped like that. So now we need a platform for the golem to produce snow, and let's give him that. This is our harvesting platform. Quite simple so far. Now we should start casing this whole thing in. First of all, we need to have a block here, and we cannot just place it because it would lift the golem. We need to glitch the block into the golem a bit. To do that, we use a piston here, just like that, and flick the lever and push the piston forward, extend it like that, and that will make sure you glitch the block in there, but you will still produce snow. If you place the block normally, that will not work. And now you can just pick some random blocks, whoop, 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 falling down, frantic hacking on the keyboard, and yeah, encase it a little bit, just like that. And also make sure you go up a bit, you know, have a nice glass frame around your whole thing later on, so nothing can fall out. And you should continue it all the way around and to the front, just like that. There we go. And then to make sure everything is nice, get some half slabs and cap off the top. We put this half slab roof on top, you know, just to make sure no rain can get in. And maybe you heard our golem here. We don't want that. So these blocks we're gonna try to pull out, and for that we're gonna use slime blocks. And as you know, sticky slime blocks will pull blocks attached to them. Those two blocks will be pulled out, and we need to make sure to provide a safe frame. This can be done with obsidian, melons, furnaces, and whatnot, but I really prefer obsidian here. Looks just clean. And yeah, now we can start to install some pistons here. We want to be able to retract that whole contraption here, the whole floor. And yeah, with having a setup like that, we achieved that. Let's quickly get a lever and demonstrate how we can retract the floor now. So it works perfectly. Nothing gets stuck. Sweet. Alright, now that is done, let's continue. Just put 2 cobble fences down. That keeps you in the perfect distance to keep on mining here. But yeah, you will not pick up snowballs that are mined over there. Put some few more blocks down on the sides here, just so you have a symmetric setup here. And now it's time to make it a collection area. Basically, just need this 1 by 1 here. You can knock this block out, and you can put some hoppers in, but to do that we first need to position the dispenser that shoots up the shovels and refills your inventory. So yeah, put down some helper blocks if you need them. If you dug out your place, just keep on digging a bit further. That can go again. Make sure you have the hopper sitting there. That's a dispenser, not a hopper, excuse me. Sitting there. And yeah, now we also need to make sure we have chests in place. So easiest way to place them is just around here. Offset by 1, just a bit down. And then you make sure to connect hoppers to it, just like that. Make sure all these hoppers are facing this direction. And if you want, you can cap it off here again. And now we need to reroute the hopper chain into the dispenser. So we just do this. And that basically is used to cycle the shovels through later on. Now last but not least, put a carpet down here if you want, so you don't fall into the hopper. And yeah, you completed the basic setup. Let's get back out so you can have a quick look. This is what you should have now. Now it's time for some quite simple redstone. We're gonna put the lever down here so we can control the whole setup. And we're gonna come down below here, put a redstone dot there. With that, we can operate our hopper clock, which will go here. So make sure to have 2 hoppers facing each other, like this. And we will use that to control our system. And yeah, you can cap it off here to make sure nothing drops in there and confuses stuff. And yeah, let's keep on going here. You can have some blocks below. It's not a must, but it makes it easier to build. And now make sure to hook up some comparators here. You will use them to track the signal coming from the hoppers. And yeah, now we just need to bring everything out a little bit. So we're gonna go around the corner here, like this. Build up a bit. Here goes a redstone dot, here goes a redstone dot, and now you need sticky pistons. Place them facing against the redstone dots here. Put a redstone block there. And yeah, you're done with the first setup. If you put some power here and put some items in there, it all works already. Alright, now we have the clock installed, or the timer, that will control our system. Now we need to wire the different parts. It's very simple, but keep in mind right here you need to use obsidian because you have moving sticky slime blocks. I left it extracted so you can see it here. It could get stuck. And you need another one up here. And invert the signal again, just 2 torches like that. Whoop, sorry. That grabs the signal from here and brings it up. And now we also need to make sure our dispenser here fires. So, just go below it. Don't need that block. And we're gonna grab a signal from here. Just like that. Redstone repeater and a bit more, redstone. And that's that. Should be wired now. All you need is put 16 snowballs into one side. That should be good for timing. You might have to adjust it a little bit. This is the timing between opening the floor and mining and dispensing another shovel. And yeah, right now the system is running already. You can see the floor is retracting regularly. And in a few seconds, yeah, you could hear the dispenser fire as well. If you want to turn it off, you all just have to flick this lever, and that's it for the redstone for this. Now it's time to add a few more blocks and start working on the collection system. To make sure the shovels get shut up into the system correctly, I definitely recommend capping off the area here below around the dispenser. Definitely makes sense. This will definitely increase the chances that nothing glitches out, but if you cap it in properly, should be fine. Here you of course can also have a fence gate or whatever door you want. This is just for simplicity reasons. And yeah, now here we got the retracting floor. So yeah, you want to create a channel for your items, right? So just make sure, yeah, you make a 2 wide channel and build down as far as you want, wherever you want to have your collection system. I suggest going down a few blocks, maybe 4 or so, and yeah, you should have enough space to collect things, even maybe 1 block more. But yeah, if you have your items, you can easily push them around and collect them wherever you want. But in my opinion, having it set up like that just makes sense to have some space below. So let's continue our water streams. To align items properly, you should definitely go around the corner here a little bit. So have a little bend inbuilt. So what that means is you basically come down and right here you take the items around the corner. So you go in this direction. So you get this nice tube here, a nice bend. That will help you to align the items properly and to sort them in way better. So yeah, what you can do is now get some ice, because ice speeds item transport up considerably. Bring it out 1 more block, and yeah, then you can cap it off here. And yeah, now you made sure items will be aligned properly. You can put your water in there, and when stuff drops down now, items basically come around the bend and are nicely tucked to that corner. That definitely helps with the sorting. Make sure now to come off in a 90-degree angle. Put 1 more ice block here just to get some speed. And then 7 more blocks. I suggest no ice blocks because you don't want the items to go super fast there. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that should be good enough. Use more glass blocks or whatever blocks you want. I don't, suggest any here, but I like glass because you can basically see nicely what's going on. Then come around the corner, put an ender chest here that helps you to align items properly just along this edge, the way you need it. And yeah, use some cobble fence here. That gives you enough space to collect items, and now you can throw in some more water and it will align properly right to the end. And yeah, now you can already start putting in chests and the collection hoppers. Come down here below, 1 helper block, whoops, 2 chests, and now you just do your normal chest thing. Trap chest, normal chest, trap chest, normal chest, and so on, all the way up to the front here. And yeah, do that in 2 rows, so the same thing below. Well, we got that. Now it's time to throw in some more hoppers. Just go below here, all hoppers pointing in these chests, and you can come on top here, do the same thing, have hoppers pointing into the chests. Let me get over here. It's actually not too bad if you put the fence in later, but you can also do it from on top here. Just balance on the fence here a little bit. Get them hooked up. All good. So that works now. And we have a nice efficient setup here because, yeah, these hoppers can output into the chest and also output downwards. That increases the speed of them and improves the efficiency a little bit. Now, for the end here, you have 2 options. You could either leave that open, and just dump stuff onto a cactus or so. If you say, I'm good with the snow that gets produced and filtered out here, and what is overflow, yeah, I'll destroy it. Or, well, you can just put in more chests. So you would go like this here, more chests, come up a bit, another hopper pointing in, hopper pointing in. This will basically catch the overflow. At the end, just make sure to frame it in nicely, like this. Whoops. And we're cool. We have a completed collection system. This should be good enough to keep up. If it's still not good enough, you know, and if you produce even more, you can leave these hoppers out, go down and just set up a second row and collect even more, and you know, also, you know, have it cycle if you reroute it over here, going back in and so on. There's several options, but for me that was good enough. Was always, yeah, catching enough snow. Last but not least, you would just go in here and refill this chest with shovels. And when you operate the system, as demonstrated in the beginning, make sure you have some stuff in your inventory. Flick the lever and keep on mining away. Works really well. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. This is the Snow Factory. Leave feedback in the comments. Make sure to try it out yourself. Let me know how it worked. Should be a nice design, fairly simple to make. Quite survival friendly. I mean, you need a bunch of hoppers, but I was able to pull it off on the Mindcrack. We were in an enclosed space. And yeah, that's it for this tutorial. See you next time. Share the video. I'm out. Bye guys.